And we are underway here from the rack, starting things off at 125 for the Scarlet Knights. It's Sean McCabe, ranked number 20 in the nation, versus Michael Beck of the Terrapins. Starting things off here slowly. McCabe and Beck locked up a little bit.
And you see Beck being aggressive here early, which is unnatural for him. Usually he kind of waits for contact to be initiated. He's usually not the first takedown of the match. He's a little bit more of the conservative wrestler.
McCabe trying to go for the midsection. Now he grabs the leg, trying to get around that left leg. Grabs that one leg, still no points, and there's going to be a takedown and 2 points.
That's an excellent finish there by McCabe. By really pulling the leg in and then getting his head into the side and then getting over on top of him right there.
Nice job by McCabe. The redshirt junior from Ronkonkoma, New York, Connecticut High School, comes into this match at 11-7, 8-5 in duels.
Well, there's no doubt in my mind that McCabe would take an early lead here, but this guy, Michael Beck, really refuses to go out. So he's really got to put his foot on the pedal here and keep racking up the points and not let this guy hang around.
McCabe with the 2-0 lead. He's now at 40 seconds of riding time. Going to come back to the middle. McCabe with the 2-0 lead. He's going to start off on top.
He's going to let him up here, I think. Yep, he's going to let him right up.
So some discussions with the referee there you see at the center of the mat.
Yeah, and McCabe's a really, really great wrestler on his feet. You can see he's really quick getting in on those shots. And being that Michael Beck's a much more defensive, conservative wrestler, he wants to kind of take advantage of that, not even risk it, be on top of him, staying on the ground.
Beck springs to his feet right away, and now McCabe's got a leg. Gets him to the mat, and that's going to be another 2-point takedown for McCabe.
It's another excellent finish right there. Quick takedown, let him right back up, give him the escape point, and then just keep playing neutral.
4-2, McCabe leading Beck.
You can just see when he's touching his face right before he goes in for a takedown, right before he goes to lock up. He's much faster than Beck, and that's really hurting him here.
1 minute to go. Now 57 seconds to go here in this opening period. Back to the middle they go. Still 4-2. McCabe leading Beck.
And even though McCabe thinks he has a large advantage here in neutral, he has to be careful and not get a little too reckless with his shots because Michael Beck, funny thing here, is a computer science major, so you know he's a smart kid, and he wrestles smart in the mat as well. And you don't want to get caught in the wrong position with him because he hangs around for the entire match, and you get in the wrong position with him, and you could end up on your back.
Just a redshirt freshman is Michael Beck.
Going to keep his feet in here. Oh, and that's going to be out of bounds.
So out of bounds is the call with 24 seconds to go in the opening period. Back to the middle they go. McCabe grabs that leg.
You got Becker on the other end grabbing his ankle. This is looking like it might have been a stalemate. We'll see.
Attempting to grab position, spinning around.
McCabe gets his foot free, then he can get a takedown here. He's got to get his foot out of there. He's probably going to end in a stalemate. And actually the period.
That will end the period. And after the first period, the number 20th ranked Sean McCabe at 125 leads Michael Beck 4-2. So let's get a good look at this replay here of that takedown that McCabe had.
He did a really good job of just finishing the entire takedown, getting his head to the side, turning it in, and then just basically a textbook job there by Sean McCabe.
So McCabe's going to start out on the bottom here in the second period. Looking to escape right away. He does. 1 point McCabe. Make it 5-2. And now he's going for the leg again right away. And locked up with Beck. As we said, it's been a great season so far for McCabe, who finds himself in the rankings at number 20. 8-5 in dual meets.
McCabe's got to be a little careful here with that head around the neck.
Going to be a stalemate there. Whistle blows. Back to the middle they go. And that seems to be McCabe's strategy here, TJ. Really going head to the hand to the head neck area, I should say.
Yep, you can tell McCabe, you can't really see it in size difference, but he's a lot stronger than Beck, and that's why Beck wants to kind of stay off of the lockups, and McCabe wants to stay locked up as much as possible.
Trying to stay locked up right now. McCabe, you see his head to the midsection of Beck.
He has a good single in here, but his head isn't in the right position. Oh, but he still gets around anyway.
Going to be a 2-point takedown, make it 7-2. McCabe with the lead over Beck. McCabe also in good position here. Riding time adding up. It's now at 57-58. There's a minute of riding time.
Trying to get a half Nelson in here so we can start turning. Beck and get some back points because he's going to want to get a major here. It's only 7-2 right now, so that's only a 5-point lead. He needs to get 3 more points in order to make that a major.
30 seconds to go in the period. McCabe doing a nice job here in control. It's going to be a stalemate. Could not get Beck to his back, so that's a good job by Michael Beck to remain in that stalemate position.
And you'll notice now that McCabe also has over a minute of riding time, so we'll get that point into the match. So only 2 more points are really needed in the match to get the major victory.
And that would be a good start for the Rutgers Scarlet Knights here at home tonight. Unbeaten at home are the Scarlet Knights, TJ, and they're back at the rack for the first time in a few weeks. Their last appearance at the rack was a few weeks back against Michigan State, a big 34-0 victory.
A win today would actually give them more Big Ten wins than they had all last year, and they're not even close to their Big Ten schedule yet. I mean, they actually postponed that Wisconsin match that was supposed to be last Friday due to that big snowstorm, of course. So you see the strides they're making.
It's good to see the program doing well in the Big Ten, and now the third period is underway. McCabe got away from that takedown attempt by Beck, and now the two go down to the mat.
And this is similar to the end of the first period here. The same situation. McCabe kind of pulled too far through on the single, and now you have Beck grabbing his ankle through the other end. But if he can free his ankle and get around, he can actually complete this takedown, and it might put Beck on his back. This is a dangerous position for Beck right now.
That's right. Beck almost to his back right there. You see him hanging on that right shoulder.
McCabe's going to have to spin around because his body's also not in too good a position right now, but he definitely has the advantage. And now Beck's really got to be careful. He's basically right on his back. And they call it stalemate. That's a bad call right there, in my opinion. I think McCabe was about to break free and get 2 points right there and possibly some back.
You're not alone. You heard some boos here from the rack crowd. Looked like McCabe had a chance to tack on to this 7-3 lead.
I'd say these Rutgers wrestling fans just went easy on that ref right there. I guess they're giving him a mulligan for the first time, but...
And it's still early, TJ. So.
Yeah. You got to rest up for the next match. Pretty big.
That's right. There's a point awarded to McCabe, and now there's 2 on the takedown.
He gets it back anyway. And now he'll have the major as long as the score stays. Oh, no, because of the escape point. He needs 1 more takedown to get the major. And he has 38 seconds to do it. Let's see if he can.
10-4. McCabe leading Beck. McCabe looking to get that takedown and get a major decision.
He's got to free that leg
start
again.
This thing off for the Scarlet Knights. 25 seconds to go in period number 3.
This should be another stalemate here because I don't think he's going to get that leg out. Oh, he did get the leg out.
And there is the 2-point takedown for Sean McCabe.
There's Sean McCabe proving me wrong, and now he's got the major locked up, which Scott Goodell loves.
12-4 with 5 seconds to go in the match.
Got to keep him down here. And he does.
Buzzer sounds, and that is a big-time victory for Sean McCabe to start things off, showing these fans here at the rack why he is the number 20th ranked 125 wrestler in the nation.